Let's say hi to Rich Vos in studio today.
What's going on?
How are you, Rich?
Pretty good.
I haven't seen you since the great diaper caper.
I saw that they posted it online on different places, and I couldn't look at it because I respect you too much, and it's just, just I don't know.
Isn't it just creepy?
You know what? And I got home that night, and this is true. Bonnie goes. I told her the story. She was like, she goes, change the baby's diaper. I go, no. She goes, oh, you get all the fun with the crap stuff, not me. You know what I mean? I can't even speak.
That was a very good, coherent story.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just, I got to get
This is
into
a
it.
national radio show.
Oh, all of a sudden it's the first time I screwed up?
You're screwing up a little more than usual. You all right?
What happened was I get all the glory when it comes to crap, she said. Whatever.
I made a career out of it. By the way, this is how dumb Vos is. We both hosted for Comedy Central a show called Live at Gotham. I did one night, Richard did another night. A bunch of comics did it. And they have a teleprompter. And the words were a little... And Vos was worried about reading the teleprompter. Do you think I forgot this?
Oh, no.
And he says to me... because he was worried about pronouncing words. He goes, do they at least have it in hieroglyphics?
No, he didn't.
He did? And I'm like, what did you just say? And he goes, hieroglyphics. And then what else did you say? There was one more word you used. I forget the word you used, but of course it was wrong. Phonetically. He wanted to...
Of course he wanted to say phonetically.
The names,
hieroglyphics.
Poor Rich.
You just Egyptian symbols going by on a teleprompter.
Sometimes you're not thinking.
Sometimes.
I'm surprised when you eat, you don't just put food in your ear. That's how monumentally stupid that was.
You were like a hero on Friday, and you're back to being...
No, come on, I've only been in for 30 seconds. I was up all night watching that. You know what?
How about you go to bed early if you're going to have an appearance on the Opie and Anthony show?
We started watching this dumb movie. Sean Penn owes me 2 hours for this horrible...
What
Into
movie?
the Wild.
Into the Wild.
Oh, right. Okay.
So here's the thing.
Completely disagree. Loved Into the Wild. Yep.
It wasn't that bad. I mean,
what do you need? What do you need? A lot of words? It was cool to just kind of hang and watch this whole thing kind of developing and watching this guy like trying to find himself and walking around the wilderness and trying to survive.
Oh, I guess because he rolled around in his own crap, you related to him. Come on, that wasn't that bad,
that was
stupid.
Right. Baby Diaper Mustache is doing quite well on YouTube, by the way.
It was the funniest thing.
And Rich set me up nice with E-Rock, bringing in that diaper, and I did a little mustache with, God, now now you got something on me.
No, I'm ready to go. I can't
wait to see your daughter when she understands stuff and starts speaking, where you can point at me and go, he wore your...
As a mustache.
As a mustache, thank you, yes. So, wow, I thought we were going to do a few more minutes on Baby Diaper Mustache, but you have nothing today.
I do. I don't just come out from the gate. Sometimes I come out strong. Sometimes I build. I was at the doctor yesterday, so I got a lot on my mind again. I got to put a telescope through my...
A what?
Oh, no, they got a snake...
Front or back?
What's that?
Front or back?
The front.
What are they looking for? Kidneys or...
Huh?
What are they looking at?
Just no, the bladder this time. The kidneys are... we already talked about that. I've been through so many... They send you from one to another. It's like a nightmare. From digestive system to kidney to...
That's so everybody gets a piece of the insurance pie.
I'm sure. I think that it's unbelievable.
It's a big scam.
Is it?
Yeah, because all the doctors recommend you to other doctors, I guess, and then they, so they all get a little cut of the insurance. That's why you pay ridiculous insurance premiums.
It's crazy.
Fix that part of it, Obama, or stupid Hillary, if you want to be president. How about fixing that part of health care and health insurance instead of just trying to tax everyone that might be making a living and paying health care for people that can't afford it? How do you just make it affordable to everybody by fixing that mess? It's a big scam between the doctors and the insurance companies and the pharmacies, the pharmaceutical companies. There you go. Thank you.
All right, back to Eliot Spitzer. This thing is getting terrific.
Sex with Eliot Spitzer.
Yeah, I guess he's going to resign today?
Well, maybe not today. He's supposed to, but they were saying that yesterday also. He's apparently using this resigning thing as a defense against criminal prosecution for money laundering. They want him on money laundering charges because he's been taking this money and kind of you're running it through a little wash. So people are a little thrown off as to where it ended up, which is in, hookers' brassieres.
Right. So he's going to use it as a bargaining chip, so he doesn't do jail time? I mean,
yeah. So he's going to plea.
But how can you use resigning as a bargaining chip at this point? Because it's so obvious he has to step down.
You have to do it anyway.
And he should have stepped down already.
Yeah.
Supposedly, one of the news organizations are saying he wanted to resign Monday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
But his lawyers got involved and said, no, we could use this for good.
It would be like you're at your job. You're caught stealing from your job. And they call the police, and you go, look, okay, here's the deal. I'll leave the job if you don't arrest me. It's like, no, look, we're firing you, idiot. You're out. You stole.
You are leaving
You're
the
out.
job.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit the sidewalk, they're going to cuff you.
They're going to arrest you. That's pretty much it.
There's no bargaining here.
Yeah, you can't bargain with something that you don't have to bargain with. He's bargaining using his job to bargain, and his job is over. He's done.
You know what? They send the track star abroad for steroids to prison, but, this is 10 times worse. And
is it?
Don't you? Than steroids? I mean, what's the big deal? Some track star, whatever her name is.
If he was using taxpayer dollars, I think that'd be bad.
What I'm saying is,
Joyner Kersey or whatever.
Yeah, they sent her to prison for a year for just taking steroids.
No, for lying. I think under
under
lying
oath.
Under oath. And he's got money laundering, fraud, interstate prostitution. I mean, it's a lot worse.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what's going on with the Detroit mayor's got a sex scandal, too? I mean, there's another big politician.
Really?
Yeah. I heard the Detroit mayor used the N-word, too. And I thought they buried the N-word in Detroit.
They did. They made a whole big to-do about it.
Yeah, what's the sex scandal?
Let's find out about the Detroit mayor, too.
Yeah, let's get that going on, too. Here's the headlines for Spitzer, just to get everyone up to date. Spitzer has been using hookers for at least 10 years. Traveled as far as Florida to meet up with girls. May have had 7 previous dates with this girl, Kristen.
Well, she must have been a good egg.
May have spent up to $80,000 on prostitutes. That number's got to be a lot higher.
That's because that's really nothing.
That's got to be a
over
lot
10
higher.
years. It's nothing.
Higher.
Yeah.
22-year-old girl says Spitzer paid her for sex 2 years ago, and he was a big tipper. And that girl's on the front page of the Post today.
Yeah, that's the Post girl, the front page of the Post. She should be on that page where they put the hot girl.
Right. Look at that girl.
Look at that, Rich.
Huh?
That's what he was paying for.
Exactly.
Some stuff.
That's what we got to do today, Ed. Every guy that comes into the studio, just show that picture to them.
Show them the picture. I'm going to leave it.
Get the natural reaction.
Yeah.
And then you got, even with the deal, he could still face many charges that carry jail time, including some of the ones we discussed: tax evasion, money laundering, and bringing a prostitute across state lines. So he's in a bit of trouble.
Prostitutes across state lines is a bad thing, huh? That's a Mann Act, I guess they call it. That's a Mann Act. Driving through people's backyards.
Taking Amtrak local stops. But he didn't bring her, though. He didn't bring her. They said, I bet you they won't get him on that. Because what if she was already there in D.C.? They'll never get him.
She took a train.
Unless they got him on wiretap.
And Joe knows why she took a train. Joe in New York, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
One quick question first. I always hear you guys talk about Huntington. You guys ever go to the Lions cage way back when?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Wait,
Anyway,
where's the Lions cage again? That's a name I haven't thought of.
110 across from Burger King.
God,
York Avenue.
We're going so local. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course.
Strip club.
Oh, great place.
Now it's
Anyway.
like a workout place or something. All right, that's way too local. But
I think it's become a gay bar or some shit since then.
well, thanks for the cursing.
Or some stuff.
Thanks for the cursing. Thanks for going so local that probably 99.9% of our audience decided to go somewhere else for a few minutes.
Well, we'll get them
What do
right
you got,
back.
Joe?
Well, Joseph
All
will get him right back.
The reason she went on a train and not the plane, and this is from somebody who supposedly knows, is she couldn't get through a metal detector taking the plane because she had she had a bunch of dog collars, chains, handcuffs, all that stuff.
Just hang up on this. This just
You're out of your mind.
Look, man.
First of all, he's a bad caller. He doesn't understand the rules. Secondly, what is he talking about? She's got dog collars on her and stuff.
Yeah, and here's
To get through the metal detector.
What?
She wearing them?
Why couldn't I follow him? I wish that call came right before me.
What a joke.
also, if you're going to go local, you got to make it so interesting because most people will just turn off the radio. You can't say, remember the Lions Den? And you go, yeah, and now you're expecting some cool story. And he goes, Yeah, that place was awesome.
Yeah, that rocked. Did it? Great.
Well, the thing is, it's like that's one of those. That's already an urban. Even if he did have whips, she can just put it in her luggage.
Right.
You don't carry him on and throw him at the cockpit as the plane's taking off. And then you can just put him in your luggage. She didn't take the plane to D.C. because with airport traffic and delays, she could have been late. This is a big gig. A train is fast and direct, and it's a couple 3 hours, 3.5 hours. You know you're there.
Plus,
why send it to the airport?
Plus, it's easier to hide if you're taking a train.
Much easier.
And she feels more comfortable doing a train.
Yeah, you don't have a big paper trail with a train as much as you do.
And that's probably the real reason why she took the train.
Yeah.
You know, it would be so easy to get all sorts of info about this girl if she took a flight to Washington.
But we've gone to D.C. We never take a plane. We always take the train.
Right.
It's easy.
Length.
Yeah.
It's easy. Let's say hi to Robin in Detroit. He might know about the mayor story in Detroit. What's up, Robin?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah, our mayor had two guys in the police force investigating him for some different things, and he had them fired. And so when the policeman brought a wrongful termination suit against him, went to court, they had his text messages from the phone company. He was having an affair with his little assistant, and they lied about that on the stand. They lied that they all got together to get these guys fired, cost the city $9 million.
Wow. So,
So was the mayor actually having some kind of affair?
Oh, yeah, they have the text
okay.
messages about meet me in this room, blah, 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 do this, do that. They had it all on the text messages.
wait, now why'd they subpoena the text messages? Was it about proving these cops were fired wrongly?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And they just happen to find that.
Ooh, that's
Good.
a bad one.
That's good. You douche two cops, and then your life gets wrecked. Good,
Yeah.
stupid. That's what you get.
He's a dirty birdie.
There you go. Thank you. Let's
Another
go
dirty birdie.
to Dan in New York. Dan, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, he definitely can use that resignation thing to his advantage if he says he's a sex addict and he couldn't control himself. I was fired. I was caught stealing at a job years ago, and I used that saying I was addicted to drugs. And they, instead of legally helping me, they had to let me resign and no charges.
I wonder, you know what, I thought of that too. The sex addict angle.
Which is going to come out.
Is it possible if he gives, because again, these were adult prostitute women. There's nothing that he was doing that people can't comprehend. It wasn't like it wasn't kids. It was.
Yeah.
Is there a way for him? I mean, maybe there's not, but to admit, look, I screwed up. I was sick. I love my. Is there a way for him to survive?
No. No, because
survive what part of this?
They'll
his
just pile
marriage?
on.
As governor.
Oh, no way.
They'll just pile on with the money laundering stuff, this being secretive about it.
You can't have a governor that's seeing prostitutes.
He was prosecuting. Yeah, as he's prosecuting prostitutes.
Yeah, that came out today. As he's prosecuting prostitution rings, he's seeing
prostitutes.
high-class call girls.
You think when he's in prison, like when the other cellmates
ain't
go
doing
meet him,
prison.
they get dressed up because they're going to the governor's cell that night?
He's not going to jail.
No, he's not going to do
His
that.
life's ruined, though. This is pretty interesting. Listen to this.
One of our sources who's been spending time up in the 8th floor apartment here says it's been largely silent. Not much conversation at all between the governor and his wife, and in fact, between the governor and his daughters even. Instead, he's been spending a lot of time in an office up in the apartment suite, talking extensively with his closest advisors, some of whom have said he will resign as early as this morning.
Talking to his closest advisors on Craigslist.
And this is...
He's in his office by himself. Would you leave this guy alone at this point if you were his wife?
But these are people that are up there. Where'd they get that information from?
You could just say whatever you want.
Are they listening through walls?
You could say whatever you want because Eliot
Think they
Spitzer's not going to come out and go, hey, that's absolutely false what you just reported.
Hey, you're a liar.
We all have an inner circle, right? Can you imagine your inner circle? They're with you in a time of need, and then they're running downstairs to tell the reporters. That's such a crock of crap.
They could be listening through the walls with, like, stethoscopes.
Or looking from across the window.
Yeah.
From across
Using one of those laser things on the window so they could listen to what's going on inside.
Or they get a lip reader.
Or a lip reader.
Or it's the delivery guy. He comes by with some Chinese food. And Eliot Spitzer opens the door, and all of a sudden it's all quiet.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to, air their dirty laundry in front of the delivery guy. And then as soon as they pay for the food and that door closes, it's back to
It was really quiet. No, I think he is in a living hell, being in there with his wife and 3 daughters. Where can he go? He can't even go to he's got to sit in his office. Can you imagine just kind of going to the fridge? Oh, you won't find a whore in there. I'm just trying to eat. Oh, eat what? How much is that going to cost you? You have to tip more for that? Can I just get something to drink?
I would just pack my bag and just walk out the front door.
Everything he does is just being scrutinized.
I would hail a cab and I would never be seen again and just let someone else clean up the mess. Never resign, nothing. Where enough time goes by and they have to declare that he's not governor anymore. Like, well, I guess he's just not the governor anymore. We have to get someone else in there.
She's online just ordering stuff. Yeah, Eliot, no, I'm just ordering a few things. About $80,000 worth. I figure it's owed. Oh, could you just leave? Right. Screwed up.
Let's say hi to Daryl in Michigan. Where are you, Daryl?
Lansing.
All right, what do you got?
Hey, regarding him prosecuting prostitution rings and then going to see prostitutes.
Yeah.
Average Joe says, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
That's regular Joe, not average Joe. Sir.
Regular Joe.
You're wrecking Jim Norton's new character, Average
regular
Joe.
It's regular Joe.
You're calling him Average Joe, yeah.
I don't. What do I know? I'm just. I'm a working stiff.
Yeah, there he is. He's just regular Joe.
I don't know nothing. Let the big muckety mucks. Let them work it out.
They'll sort it out.
6 to 1, half a dozen the other.
There you go.
Hey, who am I to say?
Yeah. What do I know?
New details show a long-standing pattern of prostitution use by Eliot Spitzer that could have long-term and dangerous consequences. A number of investigators close to the case say Spitzer was a repeat client, spending some $80,000 on escorts from that service alone. And other law enforcement sources say Spitzer has been using prostitutes for as long as 10 years, including while he was New York Attorney General.
Just bad.
The other day when this came out unconfirmed on the internet before it hit the news, you could just see it build. Within like 3 hours, it just exploded. Did you see the headline on the internet where it said they're investigating Governor Spitzer, and then within 3 hours, every news station was outside his house.
Well, that's how things work.
Rich, not on this scale, but we kind of know how that works.
Oh.
It's not fun at all. Hey, maybe the story will die.
Yeah, that's what I thought, maybe.
Oh, right. It's not going to die. It's going to blow up.
What website did you see it on?
MSN on the front page.
Yeah, that's not a news website.
What is it?
Microsoft Network.
Yeah, it's the news. MSN.
Is it?
No, you said it started on the internet, and then the news picked it up.
Oh.
MSN is kind of a big place to go to find out what's going on in the world.
I thought it was going to blow over. I'm not going to lie.
I thought it'd be some weird website that had nothing to do with the news, but
it's going to blow over.
MSN, look, we're on the front page at MSN. I got to tell you, it's nothing but news stories, Rich.
Let me tell you something. 10 years ago, he was 39 years old. You're telling me I'm 39 now. I'm 20 years into hookers. You don't start getting hookers when you're 39.
At 39,
No.
right? You got a point there. The guy's probably, and I don't know, but I would assume based on what Jimmy just said. Guy may have been having prostitutes for quite a while.
Oh, yeah, long time. Let's go to Jared in Boston listening on BCN. River Rave coming to BCN very soon. We'll have more details, I'm sure. Yes, Jared.
Hello. Some of you guys I don't think you've covered is that there's no way he can survive. The New York legislature is threatening impeachment.
Yep.
Not only are they threatening impeachment, they will start those procedures if he doesn't resign immediately. They're really pissed that he hasn't resigned yet. In private, the Democrats want him to resign as well, but they can't be on TV like,
Yeah, hey, get rid of this guy or we'll impeach him.
But everyone wants him gone.
You know why they say no business is being done?
I do.
Thank you,
The
sir.
taxpayers are paying, and nothing's getting done right now because it's just in limbo until he leaves and we get the blind black guy in there to stumble into the job, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, ain't that just the way it goes?
Hey, it's regular Joe saying it's just the way it goes. I like your commentary.
Yeah. Give me a container of coffee.
You know, you're just a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
That's all I am.
That's what it is.
Regular Joe.
Yeah.
My girlfriend hates regular Joe.
Who would like regular Joe? I want regular Joe dead.
And we were going to bed last night. Do you remember my birthday a couple years ago? They gave me that little thing. It's like a long stick with a little head on it. And I was shaking it with little bells on it.
Yeah.
It was 1 a.m. I was exhausted, and she did the nighty-night dance, and I wanted to kick her through my window. It was awful.
What's the nighty-night dance?
It's where she goes back and forth shaking that thing going, it's nighty-night time, and I hated her for it.
Oh, my God. How does she still live?
I don't know. That's what I live with.
You should have killed her.
Regular Joe and nighty-night time, and you wonder why we're going to couples therapy.
Hey, after the break, we got to talk about the fact that 1 in 14 girls are infected with an STD.
1 in 14?
1 in 4.
1 in 4?
Well, I said teen after that, so that's where you got confused. 1
in 14?
4 teen girls infected with an STD.
Oh.
That's unbelievable.
But that report is not true, because yesterday it was Afro-American, they said. And they took that out of that report.
Afro-American.
Hey, really?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what's not true?
Well, no, it's right here. It's misleading.
So you think white
yesterday-
girls, it's okay?
I didn't say. Also, when I heard this story come out, it came out on this a website.
Black girls, it was
It said 1 in 4 Afro-American girls are infected.
It's African-American, by the way, if you want to be politically correct. Afro-American is like from 1970.
Yeah.
And how old am I?
And it lasted.
It's true. You were 30 that year.
So if we have somebody older come in, they could say colored.
I'm going to try to.
And then
bring
we'll
that
get
back,
some
too.
real old guy. And you're trying to bring that back?
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, I'm just old school.
Bring in a real old guy, and he'll talk like we do when the mics are off.
Let's go to Steve in New Hampshire. Steve.
Hey, boss.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah. Why don't you just go home? Because you're offering nothing.
Well, you know what? Am I supposed to just completely kill every time from the
Why?
second I come in and come out? When you go to work, do you perform every day at 100%? Do you?
No, I sleep at my desk.
Okay, so there you have it. And you get paid for it, don't you?
Well, they know what to expect.
Yeah, but,
Well, but
basically
see-
what Steve is saying, see, the type of job we have, we can't just like sleep at our desk. We have to be on at all times.
Yeah, I know, but here's the
Occasionally
thing.
not off.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
you
well,
throw in a couple good lines
course.
here and there, and what it builds.
Yeah, there you go. Let's
You
go
know.
to Patrick on Long Island. Patrick, what's up?
La 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 la. Good morning, Opie.
Jesus.
I just wanted to say that Opie got outsmarted by a guy who doesn't know that MSN is a news site.
Yeah.
Of course I know it's a news site.
No, you said you saw it on some website before the news stations picked up on it, and then you watched how everyone picked up on it.
Everyone is so particular around here.
Well, it's not even particular. Let's go to Terry in Montana. Terry.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
I have never seen anybody go from hero to ass so quickly on this stinking show.
You're talking about Rich Vos, of course.
Talking about Rich Bob.
I've been on for... Shut up, stupid. I've been on for 20 minutes. What am I supposed to do? Backflips? Calm down. I just drove in. I slept 2 hours. Shut your stupid face.
20 minutes too long, first of all.
All right.
Second of
Shut
all,
up.
why are you sleeping 2 hours before your big appearance
'Cause
on the
all
Opie
of a
and Anthony
sudden-
show? You're taking advantage of us, sir.
No,
you should
let
get
me
a good
explain
night's sleep, take your vitamins, and get all prepared for this fine
I'm
national
prepared.
radio
I took
show.
a shower.
Hulkster?
All right. Shut up. All right. I turn it around. I start off slow and I build sometimes.
Oh, my God. I'm done.
They're really...
Hello there, man.
Oh.
All right, we're going to take a break. Listen, Rich Vos did bring in the diaper on Friday.
I've done it.
That led
Thank you.
to baby diaper mustache. The video's up on YouTube. We're going to go down memory lane. and just play the clip where we get this done, okay?
Poor Rich, he can't win for losing.
It's regular
Joe. Regular Joe.
Check out the video on YouTube. It's pretty much the only place that the video is being viewed at this point. Our own radio station here in New York refuses to freaking post a video.
I'm going to play this video at the Stress Factory this weekend. That's what I'm going to play.
Oh, that's where you're going to be, Rich? Okay.
Yeah.
We go to break with this. Baby Diaper Mustache on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Once again, this is called Baby Diaper
All
Mustache.
the crazy stuff he was...
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, dude. Opie!
Oh, no! Oh, my God, no! Oh, no! Oh, get it off! He fell on the floor! He fell on the floor! He did it! He took 2 fingers, wiped it right under his nose. Now he can't get the smell out of his head. Oh no! He's got the diaper in his hand.
I didn't do it. Where is he?
He's going. All right, he's running off to the bathroom. Holy! Got Rich Vos in the house today. He's going to be at the Stress Factory all weekend long. Instant feedback coming in like crazy here this morning. Stephen S. from Bayshore, he's good for a few every day. He writes, bring the diaper back. It contributed more to the show than Vos did.
Oh, Rich.
What type of talk?
Well, you know, first of all, I just want to say sorry I'm late, but that guy that does the impression of me that came in earlier, I heard he did okay.
All right.
All right, what do they want from me? Jesus. So
Everything.
critical around here.
A laugh.
It's so
What?
Bill Wedgie from Connecticut writes, does Opie mean 1 in 4 girls have a STD? Linger longer. And then Gutshot Drew from Howell. He writes, I love the story how they're saying that Spitzer's wife needs to be tested immediately for STDs.
Oh, wow.
What kind of small talk will be going on during that exam? Yes, she does need to be tested for the STDs because we learned what that thing was yesterday, that it was, in fact, sex without a condom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that came up yesterday?
Yeah.
There was some kind of unsafe practice or unsafe...
Something that was a little dangerous, I
Dangerous,
think.
sure.
Yeah.
He
And
really
it was-
wanted it without the condom.
And even with condoms, I mean, it stops AIDS and all that stuff, but warts and like herpes are both transferable even with condoms.
Crabs.
Well, crabs she would know though.
Yeah, she certainly would.
And that stupid stiff wig hairdo of hers. If there was a crab nest happening, she'd probably feel it crawling around somewhere in that awful.
And you know, there's probably not much grooming going on with her.
No.
Not much grooming. It's all natural.
Not since Kid 3.
Yeah.
Does it with a weed whacker.
The warts are good, though, because they're like having built-in ticklers on you.
Oh, I'm just sorry I didn't have the volume up for the Pound Talk people
wait.
to hear that, Jim.
Oh, regular Joe has one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
You think we're all zombie killers?
TMI.
Killers. Your whole sick society. That's who's guilty, man.
Meh.
Yeah. We got to address something that's in the Boston Herald today. We're not going anywhere. What's wrong there, Jimmy?
I'm sorry. On CNN, there's a near miss.
Yeah.
Look at that. This guy goes through a busy intersection. You've never seen anybody almost have 10 accidents.
Wow.
as much.
Wait, where is he?
He's watch.
Seattle.
Oh, how did he miss that? God, how did he miss?
Did he hit the guy at all or no?
They might have clipped the white car.
Oh my God, that's
Clipped him a little bit.
just a little bit.
That
but
could have really been a disaster, though.
wow, that should have been a
Like
massive.
Keystone Cops
Yeah, we'll get that.
film video.
We'll get that video up on onaradio.com later this morning. Here we go. So we got to address something that's in the Boston Herald today. Basically, for everybody listening on WBCN, we're going nowhere. We're staying in mornings for the foreseeable future. Okay, the dopey manatees, these fat pigs that write the gossip column for the Boston Herald, the Inside Track. They're just two messes.
Disasters.
They think they're in the know, They start rumors about us all the time. This is another one that's hitting their dumb inside track today.
I think they used to like us until we kind of started pointing out the fact that they're phony fatties. And then the hatred.
Yeah, well, honestly, most celebrities, most entertainers in the Boston area just hate these two.
Yeah.
They're
yapping.
phonies. They go to like these restaurants and the clubs and these press junkets, and they hide in the corner in the shadows, and they jot things down. Jot. They think they're in the know, and they're completely wrong most of the time. But just like any gossip column, you can write whatever you want because it's just hearsay. It's rumors.
It's like we hear that.
Yeah, all you have to say is we're hearing. And there's no accountability because they don't have to name their sources or anything.
And they're not the news. It's a different thing if it's somebody breaking real news. This is entertainment stuff.
Right.
So they get a lot of leeway.
Well, we lost our affiliate in Providence because they're going to an oldies format. And I guess Scott Zolak, I didn't even know he was doing a radio show, got kicked off of this station, and now they're trying to figure out where he's going to end up. And the Manatees write this. Another scenario being bandied about has BCN tanking Morning Morons Opie and Anthony.
Morning Morons?
Both have M's in them. That's
I like
good
that.
writing.
Morning Morons.
Very clever, funny writing.
Yeah.
And they don't use tanking. It makes it sound like tanking as far as our ratings go. That's not it. Tanking meaning just firing us.
Yeah.
Another scenario being bandied about has BCN tanking Morning Morons, Opie and Anthony. Not to mention most of its rock format. Moving afternoon men, Toucher and Rich into the morning slot. By the way, Toucher and Rich could do a great job in morning.
Do you think that alcoholic is going to be able to get up?
Yeah, if morning started at 2:15. Unshaven disaster.
We've seen them at work.
He works.
My God.
He wears slippers to a radio station. A Hawaiian shirt.
Unshaven with slippers. That's how he does his afternoon drive show. All kidding aside, the guys could do a great job in mornings.
No,
but
they back up a tanker full of Bloody Marys every morning.
What does bandied about mean? Can we look that up here, Rob?
Oh, it's just bandied about.
Bandied about. That means, it's being considered, Jimmy. People are talking behind closed doors.
Little repartee.
Sure.
Little tete-a-tete-tete.
Let's see. Not to mention most of its rock format. So these fat dopes are saying that BCN is going away from rock as well. Just not true. They're promoting the River Rave. I mean, they're very excited about the rock that's happening in Boston, and they're bringing back the River Rave for the first time in 4 or 5 years, something like that. You got STP, you got Filter,
Who?
STP, a little band.
Who?
STP. I said
Right.
STP.
I like the psyched STP better.
Right. And then I guess Zolak would go into afternoon drive at BCN. This is being...
What planet is he from?
Zolak?
Yeah, what planet is Zolak from? Zolak.
The planet of bad radio.
I am Zolak.
I am Zolak. And then I haven't specifically heard that, says Gresh. I guess Gresh would do the show with Zolak.
Gresh and Zolak?
Gresh and Zoe.
Wow.
Their show's called Gresh and Zoe.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a fun listen.
BCN's been great to Zoe and me and Gary Tangway during the Patriots season, but to tank Opie and Anthony, that's a bigger decision that would come down from New York, but my ears are open. As always, do stay tuned. I hate these two.
Go eat.
What are their names?
Look, why don't you just write an article about how you just don't like us and you're going to try starting rumors about us whenever you can.
Exactly.
I mean, we can't play all our cards here, but I can tell you this much: we're not going anywhere anytime soon. You dopes,
dummy.
You fat dopes.
What? Yes, it's Gailey. One of their names is Gailey.
Gailey Fee.
Gailey Fee.
That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Laura
Raposa.
Yeah.
Gailey.
And I know why they don't like us, by the way, because back in the day when we were at AAF, one of these pigs actually hit on me at an appearance, and I openly laughed at her like, ugh. She was saying how I was cute and stuff. I'm like, just go
Jesus.
away.
She needs glasses, too?
But one of these pigs, and she knows who she is. I don't even know which one it was. They're interchangeable to me. Kind of hit on me.
Can't say the fat one.
And I talked about it on the air like, yuck. And ever since I've been yuck. Look at these two big fat pigs, these two manatees, thinking they know what's going on in Boston.
The one in glasses, I love the fact that she wears the camouflage of the fat girl, which is like a very colorful
paisley almost
shirt. Yeah. So you don't know where like she begins and the background scenery ends. So it just looks like a floating head with glasses instead of, oh my God, that's all part of one living organism.
It's like a casino rug.
Yeah, exactly.
You can smaller.
That's good.
You could drop a chip. What happened?
I screwed up my joke. You said it's like a casino rug.
Yeah.
And I meant to say but bigger. I was honest. I said but smaller.
But smaller because the casino rugs, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
She wears clothes that you would find on a casino rug because that hides a world of hurt. Like you could drop chips. There's a reason why the rugs are how they are at casinos, because if you drop your chips, it's hard to find them. And at the end of the night,
the house will pick one up.
Perhaps I hear it's good business, man. They sweep up chips, all the time.
And you'll notice the pattern on the casino rug is it has all the same colors as the chips in them.
Right.
In the rug. So if you drop it, a lot of people aren't looking down for chips, and then they clean up every so often, and they find chips.
Look at these messes who think they know what's going on at BCN and who think they know what's going on in Boston in general.
They really are disgusting women.
The one has her hair in her face. Of course, you know what that's all about. And then she's wearing a casino rug.
I bet they get together every so often, sit up on the couch, and watch a chick flick while they're eating like Rocky Road ice cream. This is good. Who needs a man, right? We have our ice cream.
Are they married? What's their deal?
The one on the right looks like Lithgow from Garp.
Yeah. Wow.
She looks like a fat tranny.
You got a fat tranny, and you got a bra that wears a casino rug, trying to tell Boston what's going on. What's going on in the scene, man?
But that is what they should be doing. Just two heart-stressed hens cackling at each other.
Two jotting asses.
Hens.
They probably bring a bathtub into the living room with ice cream in it, and they eat out of that with two ladles.
Drop.
We met in high school.
They don't even use utensils, just shoving their fat faces in there.
Crying in the bathroom in high school, that's where they met, just from being torn.
Oh, definitely.
You know.
Oh, we've been friends since we were just tortured constantly about how fat we were.
I want to know how many times a year one of them is asked, when are you expecting? And they have to pretend they didn't hear it and go, what do you mean?
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
Not expecting what? A FedEx? You can't mean a baby. I'm just fat.
But it's just like nobody wants to hear, two broads talking about what?
Yeah.
Well, being bandied about. Why don't you name your source? This came up a few months ago, and we called them out, and they
yeah. Who's bandying it?
They hid. Why don't you write a little article tomorrow and tell us who your source is?
Tell us who's bandying.
Because I know differently, and you know that it's not true. Just taking a little shot. So just write your dumb article saying you hate Opie and Anthony, and then you support the Hillman and his dumb man show.
They probably do, because just as two sea cows, they probably think that that's funny, like the whole gay, Mantown thing. Like, that's what guys should do. Guys should have, their own little room that they go look at naughty things. That's what guys should do.
Pigs! Look at these messes.
Oh.
Who the F wants to hang out with them?
No one, apparently.
I swear
I've
to
seen them
God.
at parties, and no one hangs out with them.
The one without the glasses, honest to God, she'd be wearing a tuxedo and singing Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. She really looks like that fat Milo.
I will do anything for food. Yuck.
What a disaster.
Yuck.
2 disasters.
And they call us morning morons. Why are you calling us morning morons?
Yeah, huh?
Let's say hi to Joe. Joe, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, they are big Hillman supporters. I don't know.
Of course. Fat people love hanging out together because they can't pick on each other about how fat they are. So you get a big fat Hillman and the big fat Manatees, and they know they're safe from
they used to be on like a show one day during the week, and I don't know what's going on now. But
they tried to do a radio show. It failed miserably.
Did they really?
But they're going to call us morning morons. How about your radio show? It went nowhere. I've been doing this since I was 18 years old, you fat pigs.
Do we have audio? Can we get audio on the radio show anywhere?
Yeah, let's try to get some audio of these wonderful sites. I guess they dish the gossip every
dish it out
every week on the Man Show.
Wait.
For Mantown, they do the gossip.
They fit right in.
Do they
fag
really?
hags?
No women.
You look like fag hags.
What's the name of their column? You gonna eat that?
That's good.
The cleaned plate.
It's called the Inside Track. To the buffet. I'm a morning moron. So we're here to state that once again.
They are both the other girl.
Yeah. You kind of need the hot one to walk around with.
Coming back.
You're coming back strong, Rich. So, once again, they're wrong about us in their dumb column.
Look at the one.
Huh?
The one on the right, her head, it looks like it should be hit with sticks and candy should fall out of it.
Is it?
Big it
Look
is.
at her neck.
Look at that.
Oh, the lack thereof.
Even if she lost weight, she still looks like that.
She looks like Luca Brasi being choked.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks is another one from Total Recall.
2 weeks.
She should pull that head off and Arnold should be under it.
Oh.
Let's say hi to Rob on Long Island. Rob, what's up?
hey, what's up? Yeah, these two men in high school, they like to walk around screaming "Ying Yang Party." Linger longer.
That's a very good one.
Ying Yang Party.
Yin Yang.
So there you go.
I may have had a little detail wrong there.
Well.
For the most part, these gossip columns are just a waste of time and paper.
Mm-hmm.
They never get anything right.
Oh, I don't know.
And they don't have to name sources, and they sneak around at restaurants and bars thinking they know what's going on.
I just like reading about Brangelina.
For some reason, I don't see them sneaking around those.
Yeah. How do they sneak?
Maybe around a blimp or something. Not a restaurant. People, they come in, they start hiding their food, eating like they're in prison with their arm around the plate.
Well, it's time to have fun with the Manatees. We're going to have some audio of their fine radio show. Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We got some of that?
Mike, what's up?
Hey, Anthony.
What?
I just wanted to tell you, it's not Gailey, it's Gail, you dumbass.
It's spelt Gayle. How the F am I supposed to pronounce that, Mike, you douche?
Is it two E's?
She has
by the way,
she spells her name like a stripper.
It's Gailey to me. I'm calling her Gailey. That's how it's spelt.
Well, Erock spelled it Gayle. Hold on, buddy. Gayle. Eric, did you spell it wrong? I'll throw the garbage can right at your teeth.
But still, how would you know that would say Gail?
Yeah, what do I know? It's Gail.
It's Gail, not Gailey.
Oh, and
who cares?
And look at their pictures.
Fat pig.
Here's the other thing about the fat manatees from the Boston Herald. Could you blow up that picture? Look at the picture they show in the Boston Herald.
Oh, what is it a MySpace picture?
No, it's two pictures of them when they were about 100 pounds lighter.
Really?
From years and years and years ago. Look, those are the two. That's the same two people.
What's that? Them in the delivery room when they were that young?
Look how young and thin they are. They haven't looked like that since the 80s.
Gail Fee and Laura Raposa.
These two are big, fat messes, and they're using photos from many, 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 many years ago. That's what we have to do today. You show that picture on onaradio.com and what they look like today, because there's a picture of them at some kind of podium.
The one has hair like Mary Hartman.
All right. So just want to say good morning to Boston.
Yeah, morning.
And like it or not, we're going nowhere. They got it wrong once again. We got Bob Kelly stopping by today as well.
What's Bobby speaking of? Speaking of nice people. He's going to goof on his weight, but he's losing weight.
Yes. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Bob Kelly joining the program. Instant feedback. We got Spike W. from New Hampshire. He writes, it looks like she's eaten too many fudgy wudgy bars. Talking about the Manatees that write that dumb column for the Inside Track.
Sorry, Bobby.
Yeah,
I can't be on Call of Duty 4 like all the time. He said he was going to delete me because I haven't been on in 16. It's been 16 days.
No, exactly. But look, if you haven't
Only
been
a
on
while.
If you haven't been on it a day, you're not. You know what? Whatever.
Then I'm not really a fan.
That means you grew up like Peter Pan.
No, I'm having some work done around the house. You know, having some electronics put in.
You can push a button and
you're having work done around the house.
Yeah,
you're getting your pipes cleaned.
No, I'm having electronics put in.
Yeah,
so you know, TV and whatnot.
A heart-shaped bed is going to fall out of the wall.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's what I want.
A jukebox.
Austin Powers pad.
You hit a button and martinis come out of the ceiling.
No, nothing like that. But I will have a great place to hook up the Xbox, where it's going to be on a huge screen with a huge sound system, and it's gonna. I think the neighbors are really going to think there's a war going on in the house. I think they do already.
When you do Call of Duty,
but, yeah,
you're turning it into a bachelor pad.
No, I'm actually turning it into a house that looks like people live there.
Yeah, but
which is amazing.
Make it more bachelor padish, though.
Yeah, dude. Redo the basement so we can all come over and play cards.
That, well, we don't have to hang out in the basement.
Well, that's where the men have to hang out, Anthony. You got to get a room for the men.
That was good, Rich. Rich isn't confident enough in his jokes yet, so he's still saying them real low.
Yeah. Well, he feels like he's the only one that doesn't need to wear, headphones when you do a radio show. You'd be able to hear everyone better. And then you could fit your jokes in better instead of them being in the background, like background noise.
How come you don't like the headphones?
Two things. One, I could hear you guys perfectly, and
it's different.
Somebody calls, then because it gives me a headache.
What's wrong, dude? There's something wrong with you, Vos. You read something on the internet.
He is a moron.
I can hear that I'm not a moron.
Well, because you finally put the headphones on. I was just proving my point.
He read something on the internet that headphones cause cancer.
You wouldn't talk that soft.
See, you're talking over Bob Kelly because you don't have your headphones on. Put your effing headphones on. Thank you.
Leave them off.
You could do the one ear thing like Jimmy, but at least Jimmy has one headphone on, so he can kind of hear all the stuff that's going on.
I'm taking a beating today. Let's go. I'm doing.
Hey, Steve-O from Manatee writes, the Boston Herald is as good as a high school paper. Greg Hill sucks and knows that he's getting killed in the ratings, and he is the laughingstock of Boston radio. He could go hang out with Ernie Bach selling cars. It's a nice little local reference. Yeah. And then I guess the Manatees called their radio show. Ready for this, Jimmy? Two Chicks Dishing.
Cleaning their dishing.
I thought he had something there. Cleaning their dishing.
Cleaning their dishing. How come we have to cater to you, Voss? Why can't you just make it funny? Why do we have to come down to you? Oh, we get it.
First of all, it was good.
Cater to dishing.
Yeah, it's like playing a game with like an 8-year-old. You have to bring your level way down.
We get it.
Oh, you won.
Look at that. I lost again.
Right.
Damn it.
What?
You didn't take that?
I'm not even listening to him.
Easy stuff.
It's the Eliot Spitzer Guide to Infidelity, Chapter 1. Finding the right gal. Picking the perfect prostitute is essential when beginning an illicit affair. Obviously, you're going to want to choose an attractive woman and forgo the sloppy crack whore. Sure, her toothless mouth might be warm and smooth at first, and she might be too stoned to remember what she did or who she did it with, but spending a few bucks on quality ass is worth it when you're making up for a lifetime of mediocre sex.
What was that noise?
Stay tuned for more of Eliot Spitzer's Guide to Infidelity, only on the Opie and Anthony Show.
What was the... Bloop. Bloop. What was that?
Well, I'll get Steven here to explain it. Bloop. Yeah. So we got the Iron Sheik. You want to hear the Iron Sheik?
Iron Sheik?
Iron Sheik is back.
What is he? He's back?
Yeah, he's one of our favorites. He
What's he back for?
He did a promo for the WWE.
Oh.
WWE Online, I believe.
Yeah, they don't want to put him out front.
Yeah. Brand new audio from the Iron Sheik. We love the Iron Sheik in this on this radio show. You ready, Bobby, for Iron Sheik audio?
I love the Iron Sheik.
You love Iron Sheik?
I want to say to you, yes, Opie, I am champion of Iron Sheik Radio. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Ready?
no.
All set?
No.
Great. Been sitting here 6 days waiting to do this. My butt is asleep. Great.
Oh, no.
Just saw Sandy, little sweetheart who everybody loves, including myself. And you're probably wondering who I am, Robert Kelly. I'm going to be with you for just a little bit. So please stick around because you are watching the Burly Bear Network and check us out. Is that good? Is that all right?
No.
Wait a second. Opie?
I thought that. I didn't realize that was your voice.
That sounds very familiar.
Who's that?
I think that was the
Why are you sweating?
Oh, wait. I thought that was the Iron Sheik. Oh, my bad. My bad.
I'd like to hear more Bob.
Yeah, that's the network. Of course.
Bob rules.
Bobby's part of the Burly Bear Network, huh?
Burly Bear Network? Yes. I love it. It's my favorite channel.
Can I just explain what it is that you're hearing?
Please.
When I first moved to New York, I auditioned. This is my second audition ever, and I booked it. And I was a VJ, like MTV.
But on the Burly Bear Network.
Which is
the hell is that? I never heard of it.
It's
like
Tim,
MTV.
tie your shoelaces, for God's sake. You're going to trip.
It's a college network. It's only in colleges.
Oh.
It's a college television network that only gets piped into colleges and
bathhouses.
And I was one of the first VJs.
For the Burly Bear Network?
Do we have video of Bob like this? I want to see what he looks like.
Oh,
You don't
probably
understand.
gorgeous.
Oh, you don't even know how good looking I am. You should see the hair.
How do we not have the video? Where is it?
Yeah, we'll get the video.
It's gorgeous.
Well, Bob explains how he's the new kid on the block for the Burly Bear Network. Were you like a twink?
Oh, I was
a twink.
Yeah, I guess you could call me a twink.
Or a sloppy party bottom.
Now I'm a Twinkie, but yes.
Oh, Bob, don't go knocking yourself.
Hey, action. I got to say action, not the director. Because I'm Robert Kelly. I'm the new guy on the block. I'm the last guy of the day. That's right. I'm going to be your host for just a little bit. You are watching the Burly Bear Network, so please stick around and check us out.
Now you are the block.
How was that?
Oh. Why do you keep saying, how was that?
How was that? Was I good?
Yes, Dan.
Because even then, at that level, he understood that he sucked and was charmless. I hate his attempt at charm. This is Robert Kelly. I'm the last guy of the day. You're kind of stuck with me, ladies and gentlemen.
But we'll all get through it together.
Did you hear the gist of it?
Yeah, just a bit.
I stole that from MTV. Just a bit.
Give it back.
People want to know if this was part of the Logo Network.
His phony confidence. Be back in just a bit. How was that? How was that? How was that okay? Was I
Please
good?
say it was good, please.
It was good.
Was this community college or real college?
Yeah, no one has heard of this, Bobby.
It's a Lorne Michaels, actually.
Oh, you know it's good then.
Yeah. Yeah.
He actually
only put out great stuff.
He put it out, and it was, I don't even know if it's still around, but it was like an MTV in colleges, and we
get the college MTV part.
I just keep repeating myself because I'm in shock right now.
You're really trying.
Well, I know how much stuff you guys actually have on me today, and I'm just
cringing.
Yeah, it's like the first wave to the tsunami is just hit me, but now I'm waiting for the second and all the debris to start smashing into my knees.
Well, you get to intro a video here.
Oh! Let's hear Bob.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Robert Kelly, and I'm going to be hanging with you for just a few here at the Burly Bear. Coming up next, we
And I'm you're forced casual. I'd like to throw acid in your face. I'm going to be hanging with you just for a few.
For just a few.
Oh, you schmaltzy jerk off.
I love when Opie's enjoying something. He just stares at you with that smile. He gets his Opie dimples come out.
Don't try to deflect.
I'm trying.
Don't try to deflect.
What are you telling me? Not to
Love
defend?
this.
You guys had your fun
Just
with.
tell me not to defend myself.
You guys had your fun with the baby diaper mustache. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, don't get me. We're just hanging.
Yeah,
with
why
you.
you sweating? Look at your forehead.
Is Vos wearing one today?
Wearing what?
Oh. I'll be back in just a bit.
Just a bit.
Hold on. When you talk and you say this is Robert Kelly,
Hey, I know.
because they all knew who you were back at the college campuses. This is Robert Kelly. Who?
Chew your teeth before you speak.
Did this come over on the
last guy of the day.
This came over on a TV. It was a TV channel in colleges.
Was it?
And I would sit on a couch, much like I'm doing now, in a hip little room with all logos around. And
dude, now one person's calling that heard of this.
I've heard of the Burley Network only because I performed in a few colleges, but that was only because I was there. But he's going to be hanging there for just a bit.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Robert Kelly, and I'm going to be hanging with you for just a few here at the Burley Bear Network. Coming up next, we have a video clip from Millen Collin, yes, with their latest Lose and Must. Very freaky video. You're going to want to check that out here at the Burley Bear. Stick around.
Oh, you know why you got the gig? Because nobody else auditioned and wanted to do it. It was you against yourself.
You know what, Bob?
We got what you said, dummy. Would you spice it up, Voskam?
You know that you really. This is right. You should be saying back in a jiff.
Well, I booked the gig. It was improv. You just mess around.
I would hope that was improv.
Wow.
That couldn't have been written.
And they just kind of stick you in a room with a camera guy and a sound guy.
They say your name incessantly, and then just tell people what you're doing and how long you're going to be there for. I'm Robert Kelly. I'll be hanging with you just for a bit.
Hey, Robert Kelly here, and I know that makes you happy. We're here at the Burley Bear Network. Coming up, we have some clips from the kids in the hall. Do you know how they got their name? I know how. And if you know how, please email me at burleybear.com and let me know that you know. Stick around. This is Robert Kelly. You're watching the Burley Bear. Don't go away.
Anthony's hair on his arm is sticking up.
I just pointed to my arm, to Bob. I just pointed at my arm because I swear to you, I just got like goosebumps.
Kids in the hall, how'd they get their name? I have a guess. Your loveless childhood?
Did you run down the hall to a computer, seeing how many people were responding?
Yeah, come on. Oh, I bet the emails. You refresh, nothing.
Kids in the
Spam.
Hall, kids in the hall in college, so they don't have to watch this crap on TV.
Rich tapped out.
You could just email me at the Burley Bear Network.
That's it. You just need to go into the bathroom, take a breath, splash some water on your face.
Rich is really saving me. Sorry, I stepped in that great line.
That's very funny.
That's it for Burley Bear today. I've been Robert Kelly.
Who are you now?
You didn't do anything.
Exactly.
You did nothing.
No, but you have to.
You haven't even done anything.
You have to imagine videos popping up right at the end of my speeches.
And I've been Robert Kelly, and you've been bored.
Well, needless to say, they didn't have me back for a second season.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did they tell you?
By not calling.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate your charming voice. Just a guy relaxing, watching some
Yeah, you
videos.
really are just trying to be like, hey, yeah.
That's it for Burley Bear today. I've been Robert Kelly. This is my zit, Frankie. Say hi to Frankie.
Hi, guys.
Yes, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Me and Frankie are going back to Massachusetts to enjoy some turkey. You do the same. Thanks for watching the Burley Bear Network. We'll catch you next time.
Is that Bobby's phone?
Who's calling you? The people from the shuttle? What if that's Lauren?
I hate this iPhone. I'm definitely getting. If the iPhone does this,
It makes so much damn noise.
but it's not. It's interference with other electronic stuff, which means
That's what I mean.
going through my brain.
Easily, with no resistance.
Wow. Should be the quick little gunslinger, isn't it?
Hey, I'm getting a communique because this is big news in Boston with this dumb inside track story with these dumb fat pigs, the Manatees. A communique came in and says, Opie, in spite of the top-notch reporting today in the Boston Herald, I, for one, am very happy that you, Anthony, and little Jimmy are doing mornings at WBCN. Talk to you soon.
The Hillman.
Well, it would be Mark. His job title is general manager WBCN.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's nice.
Just got that communique.
Thank you, sir.
Just so we could make the Manatees look completely stupid with their reporting today.
You got to go up there.
You're rolling. All right, good, because I'm Robert Kelly. You're watching Burly Bear. I just got back from vacation. Do you see this hat? This is very lovely. You see this right here? I love this. Because it's Christmas time coming up, my favorite holiday. Thanksgiving's over. That's the little get warm holiday. You know, you eat a little turkey, get fat, fall asleep, eat some more, and then throw up. That's what I do. We're going to be, I'm going to be with you for the rest of the Burly Bear.
Why aren't you throwing up these days? Oh, man.
Everybody had one cocked and loaded.
Firing squad right there.
We should have just went around the room. We all went at the same time.
Yikes.
Yeah, did you really need Vos in today? It's like 8 people are going to... No, I didn't mean that I meant that as a compliment, like you're going to smash me too. I didn't mean to
smash you.
As soon as I said that, I knew your self-esteem was on the line, so I meant it as a compliment.
I just wanted... You never answered how the kids in the hall got their name.
That's true. How did they get the name?
Yeah,
actually,
I'm dying to know.
I'll tell you. They used to do a show, and the guys would do a show, and they'd have a bunch of kids. And then people would boo. People would boo because there wasn't enough jokes. And people would boo again, and they would like, what the hell, we need jokes. And they had a bunch of kids in the hall, and they'd run out and go, get me a joke from the kids in the hall. And the people, they'd just... And they'd be out there in the hall going, la, 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 la.
Pitted, so pitted.
And then he was pitted. I don't know what that meant back then.
Shut up.
Why do you say your name so many times? Who's this show for? Goldfish? Like every 8 seconds, they forget everything they've ever learned.
No, he's thinking people are going, oh, it's Bob Kelly.
I'm Robert Kelly?
Robert Kelly, and he's back on again, thank God.
I bet you were all lounged out trying to be charming.
Oh, God.
Dad, you know what? It was a long time ago. I was new. You know what, dude? I learned.
Thank God, though, he didn't in that last segment, because I couldn't see it, but I know this didn't happen.
What?
You didn't have a Santa hat on.
Oh, God, I gotta go.
Did he have a Santa hat on?
Of course he did.
He must have.
I didn't see it. But I know he had a Santa hat on.
How do we not have the video here? Where's the
It's
video?
obvious.
Where's the video?
It's around, Jimmy. We're playing the audio version.
No, but I want to see it.
Yeah, we'll get the video up for everybody. We'll get some clips up on ONARadio.com. You can visualize. There's Bobby with a Santa hat
talking
on.
about Christmas with a hat.
Right.
You don't understand how...
You probably spelled douche wrong, which is what you should have. DEWCHE.
That should have been removed like Arba Dwyer's hair.
Oh.
That's true. Where's Oswald? I'd like him to take your hat off. Could Sirhan assist in Santa hat removal, please? Hey, Mr. Hinckley, can I borrow that hat removing apparatus you're holding?
Holiday. Thanksgiving's over. That's the little get warm holiday. You know, you eat a little turkey, get fat, fall asleep, eat some more, and then throw up. That's what I do. I'm going to be with you for the rest of the Burly Bear, so please stick around. Sit your butt down, shut your pie hole, put the pencils away, and watch me, because I will get Italian on you if you don't, okay? You're watching Burly Bear. Stick around, because I love you.
Oh, so many mixed messages there.
The last part of that,
they had to put their pencils down?
Yeah.
It's college, you know.
Why, were they stabbing themselves in the eyes?
They want to hang.
Can I just say something? When we were doing this to you guys, it was so much fun, and I never thought of the other side of it.
It's the worst place to be.
I don't understand why I would do this.
Hold on now. Let me be a little cuter and more charming. Just sit your little butt down in the chair. Put away your pencils. You're in good hands. I'd like to sink my teeth into your face.
He wants to get Italian on you right now.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You're gonna mix cement
or sauce.
I'm gonna cheat on my wife.
Oh, well, this next clip is labeled "We never know what Bobby's gonna do."
Whoa! Wow! Wow!
Unpredictable Bobby.
He's wild.
Oh, it's a shock.
Shock. You're a shock.
Robert Kelly here, with the nose here.
Right.
Yes, I'm going to be with you for the rest of your day. So stick around, because you know you like watching me, because you never know what I'm going to do. I could just grab this guy over here, who's the writer, and pull him in, and then throw him away. Because he's just trying, you know, he's not doing anything, getting paid millions.
He's certainly not.
$5.50 an hour, but that's okay. And next up, we got kids in the hall, very funny guys, so please stick around, have some laughs with them. You're watching Burly Bear. I'm going to breathe, because that's what I do when I talk. I don't breathe, because I'm Italian.
What? How bad did those students wish they were going to Kent State?
Absolutely. Where's Charles Whitman when you need him?
I don't know why he picks Kent State. We had 9 shootings at colleges this year, and he has to go back to when he was
when he was in college.
Exactly.
I never went to
God damn it, Jimmy.
What's wrong with you?
Thank you for helping me. Kent State. What are you, an ass? You had a shooting not last week, you moron.
Doesn't matter. It's more hip to use something retro like that.
Is it?
Really?
I could remember it.
We're talking about antique furniture. We're talking about jokes, you loser.
I know. I'm sorry. We're just hanging. Don't get Italian on me.
You never know what Robert's going to do. I love the fact that you said that he's the writer. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Obviously.
You know,
was he a mongoloid?
They can only see you now. Every day's Thanksgiving.
Put your pencils down, and all the writers like ours have perfect points. Nothing has been written.
Well, they used to just, they literally you were in an office, the offices of the network, and there was no studio. It was just the offices.
Oh,
with
so that was
working.
kind of cool.
So they would literally just say go. You want to say Burly Bear? That's it. Don't say Burly Bear TV, and just say your name, what's coming up, and blah. And then I would just go, that's it, and they'd be like, yeah, and I would just have to wing it with my charming
Did the guy move the camera a lot in and tilt it?
Yes,
Was
exactly.
that a lot of that kind of?
They were on the floor with the angle. Looking up
getting
at me.
some weird angle like they did in the 90s all the time.
We want to squeeze these next 2 clips in before break. This next one is, wow, this is a good one. This is a good one, Bobby. He's threatening to do things if you don't watch.
Step back.
That's right. Put on your cute hats, ladies and
Look
gentlemen.
out. Here he comes.
Robert Kelly here. Little dance for you. Robert Kelly, Burly Bear Network is what you're watching. Next up, we have The Flip Side with Godfrey, your host. He's down at NYU talking to some students about what they want to talk about because it's their show, it's your show, it's everyone's show because we're the Burly Bear. That's what we do for you. So don't you go anywhere. I will jump off this balcony. If you want that, I don't think you do. And I don't want to jump.
And
but
bounce right back up.
Okay.
Actually, back then I was very in shape, Mr. Voss. I would have to.
Not verbally.
Why? Well, there you go. Were you acting it out?
He gets a good one and then just follows it up.
I will jump off this balcony, and you don't want me to do that, especially if you're living in Indonesia. Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach.
I was on they just threw me on a fire escape and told me to
You should have.
because it's crazy. Oh,
You're wild.
Like the Omen, you should have just put a rope around your neck and threw yourself off the balcony.
Maybe they put you on a fire escape because they didn't want to hear you in the office anymore. Maybe not.
What's wrong with you today?
I will jump off this balcony.
Every other one's
If you
good.
want that, I don't think you do. And I don't want to jump, but if you leave, that's what I'm doing. Ooh, look at the woman.
I've never seen Jimmy so depressed and angry.
I'm disgusted on a level. If you were convicted of pedophilia, it would still be easier to look at you than it is right now.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, of course.
The last clip. Bobby has a great, and great is in all capitals here, line about cookies.
I bet it's cute, whatever it is.
Why'd I give you this one?
Sorry. Robert Kelly here. Next up on Burly Bear Network, we have a special Christmas fa-la-la-la-la-la-la edition of Half Baked with Matt Fry, where he attempts to make Christmas cookies. It's more like Christmas jerky cookies because they're very salty, but you're going to want to check it out anyways, so stay tuned.
I was trying to...
Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la. Can we hear that one again at one point? I'm not ready to give up on that one yet. I think that deserves another listen.
Another round.
Fa-la-la-la. You must have improv that cookie line. Or was that the crack writing stand?
I feel like I'm in a sauna.
That does nothing.
Robert Kelly here. Next up on Burly Bear Network, we have a special Christmas fa-la-la-la-la-la-la edition of Half Baked with Matt Fry, where he attempts to make Christmas cookies. It's more like Christmas jerky cookies because they're very salty, but you're going to want to check it out anyways, so stay tuned.
You get it because jerky's salty and the cookies were kind of salty.
Wow.
No, I don't.
Just improv. It's one letter short of improve, you know.
It's so...
I mean, you can go either way. That's all I'm saying. Ask Drew Carey.
Hey, let's say hi to Augie from Massachusetts. Augie, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? I actually saw Bobby on the Burly Bear when I was in college.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Hey, Bobby, why didn't they call you back for another season? It was pretty good.
Oh, thanks, man.
Not you.
Oh, Jesus. You think I need that right now, sir?
They actually just re-showed Bobby's Burley Bear year at NYU, and it's one of those jumping deaths.
This you picked one in this century.
And the city, local.
Yeah, let's go to John in North Carolina. John, or Joe. Joe, what's up?
Good morning, boys.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Jimmy.
Hey, buddy.
I just wanted to verify that Bob, I worked at a college station here about 8 years ago. Now, we did run the Burley Bear Network, and I can't say I remember Bob Kelly, but I do remember the show he was just talking about in that last clip, Half Baked, which was actually pretty good. It wasn't a bad show at all.
Stop it. It was.
Bob was not so memorable.
You said you don't remember me.
I do remember them running videos and stuff, but I don't remember you per se.
So you can't say that I'm not rememberable if you don't remember me.
Right. All right. Thanks, sir.
It's the Eliot Spitzer Guide to Infidelity, Chapter 2, Financing Your Encounter. As Governor Spitzer will tell you, a high-quality prostitute will cost you big. Now, $20 for a is a fair rate if you're going to a homeless man behind a New York City deli. But if you want an attractive young woman to put her tongue anywhere near your you're going to be spending thousands, upwards of $4,000 per encounter. And that's not exactly pocket change. So learn to carry a meatloaf-sized stack of hundreds with you if you plan on getting laid a lot. Stay tuned for more of Eliot Spitzer's Guide to Infidelity, only on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Was that supposed to be the hundreds?
Yeah, flipping.
Or you justifiably cutting your own throat?
Getting caught cheating's bad.
Burley Bear.
Very bad.
Why Burley Bear? What was the...
It's happened to you?
Can I just say, I got caught cheating, yeah.
All right, we got to talk about it after the break. There's your tease, because we're late. Opie and Anthony, stay there. We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, if the late-night talk shows can't take that and run with it, just get out of the business.
Absolutely. Rich Vos in studio playing the Stress Factory this weekend.
Rich Vos, the Jew. The Jew.
He's shapeshifter.
From dollars.
We were talking about
the shapeshifter.
We were talking about school shootings during the break, and Rich said that that school shooting in West Virginia, and I had to remind him it was Virginia Tech, and he goes, "Well, but it is in West Virginia, Virginia Tech."
Where is Virginia Tech?
Not in West Virginia.
Virginia, I would gather. It's not called West Virginia Tech. I would say Virginia. Yeah.
Oh, Virginia.
Close enough, just one
It's different than West Virginia.
Huh?
You just walk by one state.
Yeah, it's okay. It borders it.
You were close
Nice.
on that one. That's good.
As long as it borders it.
Arlington, Virginia is right outside D.C., right?
Yes.
And the Cinema Draft House, where I am in April, is right outside D.C., too.
Exactly, Rich. Very good. He can sneak them in, though. He doesn't flub those plugs.
He's very sneaky.
Perfect delivery every time.
Yeah. And Bobby, where are you going to be?
I'm actually
Xbox.
No, you're absolutely right, dude.
Re-auditioning for Burley Bear Network.
Oh, God, I hate him today.
So do I.
It's
a bad
I'm promoting my CD and my Comedy Central special. April 4th at 10 p.m., Friday night Comedy Central special airs, and April 8th, the new CD DVD comes out in stores, but not Walmart, Target, or any other little place that they won't have a rated R CDs.
It's amazing.
It sickens me.
That Walmart, I mean, it's the oldest thing in the book, but they sell guns.
And Target, it won't be in Target.
They won't sell. It's mind-boggling how they.
Yeah. They should sell his CD there, because then you'll go buy a gun.
Whoa, Rich!
Oh no!
Coming back.
Thanks, guys. I got to run.
I'm going to leave right
He's
now.
going to leave now.
I know. At least I didn't have to make my record into a CD. Wow! Would it rub off on me?
Look at you,
I think he just did magic.
You're saying Boss is so old.
Yeah, he's so old. He had a record and he had to get into a CD. Have you heard his CD?
No.
Yes.
Oh, sounds like it was taped on a train.
Really?
I'm killing.
First of all, that CD is about 6 years old and nothing but good reviews. That wasn't bad. 6 years. DVD's good. New CD coming out. But I'm proud of you that you have a CD and DVD collection.
Don't get greedy. Make sure it's good.
How on the CD though? How can you tell what kind of chair that you're humping on stage? Do you explain the chair that you're banging? You prop hack act. Shut up. Okay.
Yeah, but this is the problem with him, Jimmy.
What?
He's using like a joke from. That was a 10 years ago Bob Kelly joke, you moron. Will you update? Will you update your jokes?
Call to watch.
You said I humped his stool.
Shut up. All right,
you still have to lean on something to go. Where are you from? Nice shirt. Anyways, you tea sipping ass.
Listen to me, okay?
I have a baby.
Shut up.
I have kids.
You lose weight and you got to wait 20
Shut
more
up.
minutes.
You stink.
Shut up, John Panette Light or Heavy. Okay.
That was good.
Right.
I got to give him credit.
Okay,
that
you
was a
should
good
be
one.
a physical act. But not
What? Oh.
Shut up.
You stink.
I don't stink.
Folks, shut up. You know, Keith Robinson just retire in Florida. Stupid idiots. Hey, God damn it, folks. God damn it, folks. That should be the name of your tour. Folks, God damn it. Shut up. Just end it. Stop dyeing your hair and tanning.
I've
and
never
just be
dyed my
the
hair.
old Jew that you are. Folks, hey, welcome to the retirement home. Hey, nice. Is that a Hawaiian shirt or you just happy to see me? Bonnie, come here. Come up here with me. Let's do the juggling. Shut up. Get the baby. Let's show them the baby. They like the baby trick. Moron. Humping a stool. You bug me.
I bug you?
You do. I don't like that you're usually on fire. You're like 20 years behind.
Unbelievable.
I was on fire for a second there, but then you took over.
Your CD's on is available on Music Box.
What is that?
Ding, ding, ding. You open it and it plays. That's pretty funny. Come on.
La 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 la, kind of like that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Where's the tape?
Hey, let me tell you, we'll be back in a jiff.
Oh.
Where's Sam? We got some brand new Iron Sheik audio that we want to get on the air before we get out of here. We love the Iron Sheik. He's a mess. He's out of his mind. You can't understand him. You could use that one right there. Whatever. Go ahead, Sam. What do we got?
Sam.
Well, the Iron Sheik did a WrestleMania 1 rematch on Raw, and so after the show, they got him to cut a promo for the website. And instead of talking about the match that they asked him about, he started going off on Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, my God. From, like, 20 years ago.
Yes.
Is it good?
It's really good.
All right, here we go. Iron Sheik, brand new audio.
These guys actually wanted a rematch? You wanted a rematch with them?
Well, absolutely right. Every intelligent, my wrestling fans, WWE know. 6 years, nobody beat Mr. Bob Backlund. I beat him the most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, New York. And also, I have a son, that Hollywood blonde jabroni, Hulk Hogan, come to the World Wrestling Federation or Entertainment. Hulk Hogan, everybody know. If it was not from Sheik, you work in some kind of gay bar to you be bouncer. Hulk Hogan, I'll make
Bouncer
you
at a gay bar?
to be Hulk Hogan.
What did
I
he say
hear him
there?
right? He's saying he should be a bouncer at a gay bar?
He said to Hulk Hogan that if it wasn't for the Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan would still be a bouncer at a gay bar.
Oh, okay. Thought I heard that.
And then he said, you're watching the Burly Bear Network.
Yeah. Stay right there.
Bye.
Stay right there.
And also, I'm the real champion, and Nicola tag team, single, battle royal, to be made to the Hall of Fame WrestleMania number 21 in Los Angeles. And also, if you want to find out about Iron Sheik, you go Alexander Medvedev and Shah Muradov in Russia. They're going to tell you, Iran, Iron Sheik, Khosrow Vaziri, Nikola Volkov, we always number one, and still we are number one. Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, and Ya Ali.
Said something about Allah.
Wow, what's that about there, Sam?
I don't have a clue, but
Secret. A couple of bases just blew up when he said that.
He also plugged the wrong location for WrestleMania 24.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's not in Los Angeles.
Where is it?
Yeah, Orlando.
Ah, Orlando.
Close enough.
That's right. Would you know a difference from two Iranian cities?
I guess.
No,
I
you
guess
wouldn't.
not.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, too, Michael, how many gold medals you jabroni have? I'm the real champion, not that Hollywood blonde Hulk Hogan or another jabroni. I am the real man.
1971 AAU champion, gold medalist.
I'm me. Hulk Hogan, I am the real All-America, not you. Adios.
He uses Mexican.
Adios.
He uses Spanish at the
It's
end.
all over the place.
Adios.
The hell was he babbling about?
Didn't even ask him anything about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
No.
Hulk Hogan, arigato.
And what's he saying? Jabroni? Isn't that like the Rock's? Wasn't that the Rock's?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think the Iron Sheik has taken it,
Just stole it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We have to get him back on the show. It's been a while.
Do we?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to hear that. Let's say hi to Joe in Jersey. Joe, what's up?
Hey, good morning, guys.
How do you do, Joe?
Good morning, Opium and Anthony.
Opium?
He called you Opium because, Mary, they say Miriam, I think, in Arabia. And what do you call it?
Oh, my God. Arabian.
No, you had it right.
Yeah, all right. Well, I wanted to ask Mr. Kelly something. You get nauseous when you play Call of Duty 4?
No,
I mean, it causes nausea, like games like that and Halo.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
I figured, since you played so much more than Anthony.
Wait, is this a joke?
Yeah, what is he getting
not.
at?
Actually, you get nauseous. Sometimes I get a little nauseous. And I figured since, Mr. Kelly's kind of prone to nausea.
Well, I'm not shooting other men's buttholes.
I think he's making fun of you.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know.
You're
I
always puking, and then he's trying to tie it in with the Call of Duty 4 thing.
I'm sorry. I tried to help him out with that, but I would have got too serious like I was on Oprah.
These games do make you nauseous?
If you don't play for a couple days and you turn your big 50-inch plasma on, and it's, the guys are life-size, the actual way the stuff moves, you'll get sick.
Oh, you play on your TV?
You get a little dizzy.
Yeah, I play on my TV, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xbox hooks up to your TV.
Oh, Xbox.
Looks really good, too. You get widescreen.
It's almost sickening. It's almost,
great.
yeah.
Do they have like a flying thing like that for your TV?
Oh, yeah, they got a few of those games.
Yeah.
That'd be
pretty
fun.
cool.
What, to fly?
On the TV, I would like to be in a plane.
Yeah, just want to be on a plane. That's all.
Do you want to fly it, or do you just want to be like
Be a passenger. A game called Passenger,
Jimmy.
where you get in and just sit down and look out the window.
It's by Jimmy Norton, where you get first class and you're the only one in there.
That's right. You see like a little tomato juice, the bottom of the tomato juice cup coming up to the lip.
Yeah,
like
it's action-packed.
True gentleman's beverage.
Kenny's
You have to get up and go to the bathroom.
Kenny's in 14C, the exit row.
You pan around and just see Kenny's mouth open. Just snore. Oof. Passenger.
He collects ketchup. That's how you win the game. Kenny has to collect ketchup on the plane.
Wow,
Yes.
time flew right by.
That's right.
Happened.
He gets a marmalade. He knocks you back to start.